This Cool Teacher Report is brought to you by John Price Law Firm.
A mother-daughter teaching duo at St. Andrew's School of Math and Science in West Ashley are working together in a unique classroom partnership to make a difference in the lives of students. Mrs. Jody Caruso and Mrs. Susie Cunningham received our first Duo News 2 Cool School Teacher Awards.
On behalf of the John Price Law Firm and News 2, we would like to present Miss Caruso and Miss Cunningham with the first ever Cool Teachers Award.
Mrs. Jody Caruso is a first grade teacher at St. Andrew's School of Math and Science in West Ashley, and her mom, Susie Cunningham, is a retired teacher in Ohio who taught her daughter's class for 7 weeks. Mrs. Caruso's husband, Neil, was diagnosed with cancer, and they went to the Mayo Clinic in Florida for treatment. Mrs. Cunningham, a retired art teacher who lives a part of the year in Charleston and the other half in Ohio, packed up to take care of her daughter's children at home and her children in the classroom.
Thank you so much to Octavia Mitchell and Channel 2 News. Thank you to the John Price Law Firm. Thank you to my amazing principal, Mr. Thomas, and Mr. Taylor. Thank you to my family, all the friends that supported us, these wonderful students and their families who were so resilient and supportive during this whole entire process, and to everyone who was part of our team. Also to my first grade team and the whole St. Andrew's School of Math and Science family who helped and supported us along the way. And my biggest thanks goes to my mom for subbing for me for 7 weeks and taking care of these children like her own grandchildren. So thank you.
My grand class.
She calls them her grand class. I love it. Mrs. Caruso says her husband Neil's diagnosis is lifelong, but he has returned to work and is coaching their daughter's soccer again. And Mrs. Cunningham also teaches water aerobics here in Charleston. In fact, she teaches our very own Carolyn Murray and her husband Jimmy. You can watch Mrs. Caruso and Mrs. Cunningham's full Cool School Award presentation today on News 2 at 4. Congratulations to both of them. Even though the school year is winding down, you can still send in your nominations for a cool school or an educator. Send an email to me at omitchell@wcbd.com. If we don't feature them this year, they have a chance to be featured this upcoming school year.